Good morning, artists. My name is Ms.Monroe. I am a visual art teacher, and today I will be showing you a few things you can do at home. Today is going to be what can you do with found objects and how can you use them to create a work of art. Now, a found object can be anything in your house. It could be a pencil, a glue stick, a box of crayons. You get the idea. You need to find about 3 to 5 found objects. I would look for different sizes. You don't want them all to be the same size or shape. It's not going to be very interesting that way. And once you have found those objects, so I'm looking around and I have a lot of things, and you probably will too. Could be anything, as I said. Pencil. I found a glue bottle. I kind of really like this shape. A bottle of nail polish. A pair of scissors. And tape. Now, you want a piece of paper. It could be any paper. It could be construction paper. It could be newspaper. It doesn't have to be white paper. It doesn't even have to be this size. It could be bigger. But for the sake of the video, I am using this big paper. Now, you are going to use whatever you have around you. And as I said, I found a pencil and I am going to use that pencil. And what you want to do is, like any artist, you want to kind of explore your space. Maybe plan things out a little bit. And you want to think it out. What you're going to do is you're going to trace your objects. And you want them to overlap. I'm going to model that right now. So trace it. There's one. Notice how not only is it all the way, it's going off the edge. I call that the bleed. And you know, I like that one there. Then I'm going to take this one. You know, I do want it to overlap because I kind of really like the shape. I want it to... And yes, it takes both hands to trace something. There you go. There's my glue bottle. I'm going to speed things up. So hold on. Okay, so now I've made my composition. I have traced my objects. Notice how I did use them more than once. If I wanted to, I used my glue bottle twice because I really like that shape. And the circles are just fun. Now, what to do with it? What to do with what we have. So, I'm going to say you can do the following things. You can use a marker. And using that marker, or a pen, or a pencil, as I said, maybe you just have this pencil. What I would really like you to do is to go back and make those lines nice and bold. So, as I said, I was just going to use what I had. I have this color pencil. And right now, I'm not going over where they're overlapping. I'm just doing the outside shape. And now I've traced that outside shape. So, I made you overlap them because this is what I would like you to do. Let's pretend you have crayons. And what you're going to do now, after going back, change my mind, is where your shapes did not touch, so like where they're all by themselves, I want you to think about your primary colors. Now, most of you should know your primary colors, but let's just say you don't. Your primary colors are your first colors. Your first colors are colors that you can't have by mixing 2 different colors. So one is red, one is yellow, and the other is, find a good blue and not the teal blue. blue. And what you're gonna do, if you have these crayons, I will show you, if you have colored pencils, use colored pencils. If you have markers, use markers. If you have crazy cool things like, let's say, oil pastels or chalk, you could even do this outside. I want you to go back. And where your objects don't touch, see, I stopped. You're going to color it in the primary color. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that in stop motion. Okay, boys and girls, now we've colored all the sections of our found objects that did not overlap or touch another object. So, but now we have all these white spaces. Now what you're going to do, because we decided to color, we're using primary colors, is we need to think, what happens when blue and red mix? What color do you get? What color do you get when yellow and red mix? Think about it. You probably know more than you realize. So let's pause and think. So I have these three colors. I don't need them anymore. I'm going to put them back because I don't want to lose them. These colors were a great find at the Dollar Tree. Let's see. So red and yellow make orange. That is a secondary color. It's called a secondary color because it takes two primary colors to make a secondary color. And let's see, blue and red, that makes purple. And I know I have it in here because I saw it and I was super excited. I might have to use this one in case. It's okay if, let's say, you no longer have purple in your box. Oh, there it is. I'm much happier now. Because you can always use a red violet. Because let's just say your red is more, you have more red than you have blue. And that's when you would get your tertiary colors. But we're not going to talk about those today. So, purple, orange. But what about when blue and yellow mix? What color do you get then? You get one of my favorite colors, green. So now what you're going to do, using your crayons or whatever material you have, you are going to, just like the first time, where those two colors mix in that empty white spot, you trace and you fill it in so that there is no white. Now, how I did my composition, I don't have any places where three sections meet, but let's say I did. In that ghost section where, let's say, my scissors actually crossed over with the tape circle and my glue bottle, I would then get what is called a neutral color, because when you mix all three colors together, you usually either get gray or brown. So if that does happen, those are the colors that would go there. You would either use a gray, a brown, or I'm pretty sure there's a gray in here. Ooh, gray. So, but keep in mind, this is only if you are using crayons or other colored mediums. I will show you what to do if you don't have crayons. So, I'm going to switch now and speed up. Okay, and there you have it. You now have a beautiful work of art that doesn't look like anything. You have used what you have in your house. You have repurposed them. You have shown that you know how to mix and make different colors. And you can keep doing it over and over again with different things found in your house. Now, I did say I would show you some other examples of different things, because let's say you do not have crayons, or you don't know where all the colors went, And another way you could do this is by tracing it. You could then, instead of doing different colors, you could pretend each section has to be a different pattern. And you can use your knowledge of shapes and lines, and you can fill all the different sections with a new and interesting pattern. That's kind of cool looking too, huh, boys and girls? Now, keep in mind that you don't have to do it on white paper. It can be done on anything you can find. And I would love to see all of your results. So if you could take a picture and post it, it would make my heart full. Thank you, and look forward to having some more art lessons as I explore my art space. This is Ms. Monroe signing out.